Hello, everybody. Boom, there I am. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Today we're gonna do a deck tech. I've been getting requests from people to kind of go over the decks that I play a little bit more. So I'm just gonna show you the main board stuff. And this was one of the 3 decks that really carried me into platinum ranked. Getting out of gold ranked with Magic Arena was a pain in the butt. Took me about 2 months to finally do it, but I finally got out and got into platinum. And this was the deck that I was running for the most of it. This is a mono red deck. It's very aggro, but it does run 3 of the Fnatic Firebrands. These are great because turn 1 you can attack things, or if you need to, you can kill their little mana dorks. They're 1/1s that tap for mana. It's also good to set off things like, where is it? Oh, there it is. Light up the stage. In order to cast Light up the stage for 1 red mana with its spectacle cost, you need to deal damage prior to being able to cast that. So, you know, the Fnatic Firebrand, you can tap it. It'll deal 1 damage to any target. You can do that to a player, so you can cast those spells. Lava Runner is an amazing card. It's a wizard, so it's going to set off our wizard's lightning and make it a 1-drop, burn 3 any target for 3. Or sorry, it's a 1-drop to burn any target for 3. There you go. I had to specify that a little bit better. But it's also great because when you have 2 or more instants or sorceries in your graveyard, he becomes a 2/2 with haste. So that's a great 1-drop for sure. Shock is just a 1-drop burn for 2. It's great. You know, you're playing a burn deck. It also helps set off the light up the stage, skewer the critics, stuff like that. Oh, thank you. Adobe just decided to tell me it's done installing things. Awesome. And then Lightning Strike is just a great card. Well, it's a good uncommon. It's a 2-drop to burn for 3. I feel like if the ability outweighs the cost, like in the number of abilities or the damage it does, it's worth it. So I think Lightning Strike has been great. I play the old M19 version of it because I like the artwork just a little bit better. And then Runaway Steamkin is probably one of the more expensive cards in the deck. I think there's only like 3 or 4 actual rare cards in the deck. Well, you know, there's 4 of them. So, but anyways, so Runaway Steamkin is, it's great. It's amazing. It's kind of the key part to this deck. Whenever you cast a red spell, it gets a +1/+1 counter. It can get up to 3 +1/+1 counters, so it can become a 4/4. And then you can remove 3 1/1 counters on it to add 3 red mana. So that's freaking amazing. I even run this in a counters EDH deck I have, just because it's kind of decent and it helps get mana dorks out and stuff, and it's a counter deck, so I'm not necessarily casting red spells, but I'm putting counters on him, and then I can remove counters from him to get mana. So he's great. He's a great card. One of my favorite ones is actually coming up next. Not this one, sorry. The Vashino Pyromancer. He is good though. He's a 2-drop 2/1, and then when he enters the battlefield, deal 2 damage to target player or planeswalker. Normally the player is the target with this deck, but the planeswalker is usually pretty good too if you can like finish off a Karn or something like that that's being annoying. So he's pretty dope for that. And he's a 2/1 too. That's pretty great. Goblin Chain Whirler, probably one of my favorite cards in this deck, just because it's a cool red card in my opinion. 3 red for a 3/3 with first strike, and it deals 1 damage to each creature and 1 to the planeswalker. This is all, to each creature, planeswalker, and opponent. So that's pretty dope. It sets off Light Up the Stage and Skewer the Critics. And because that, I really, it's just beneficial to use. There's also a lot of monsters in this format that have a butt, is what I like to call the health. They have a butt of only 1 health, so he wipes the board for some situations. And then, he also just helps kill other creatures if you need to. Light Up the Stage is really great because you can cast it for potential 1 or 1 red, and you can exile the top 2 cards of your library. You can cast those until the end of your next turn, not until the end of the turn, until the end of your next turn. So early on in your first turn, this is pretty good because then you can just cast things willy-nilly. It also helps to get rid of mana that you don't want to pull into. Skewer the Critics, it's just a 1-drop burn for 3. It's technically a 3-drop, but anytime you want to play this is when it's a 1-drop. Wizard's Lightning, same thing. It goes with the Pyromancer and then also the Lava Runner because they're both wizards. So this 3-drop becomes a 1-drop as well. And it deals 3 damage to any target. So you kind of see a theme in this deck. It makes things that cost 3 turn into 1. And it's a very aggro, very fun deck. You just burn through your deck left and right, and you burn through your hand, and that's mono red, as you end up in top deck mode with mono red, which is where you pull the card off the top, burn them for 3 to win, stuff like that. But it's still fun. It's red, it's chaotic, it's doing what it's supposed to do. And then here's the last card that really sets off the deck. Because it's an aggro deck, it tends to run out of momentum. But with Experimental Frenzy, you can cast the top card of your deck, but you can't play cards from your hand. So that's good because you can just start burning through your deck, just start playing everything, killing them, killing their creatures, stuff like that. It's really good to kind of end the game. And then if you need to get rid of it and play the cards in your hand, you can, because you can pay for and it'll kind of self-destruct. So it's really cool. I'm only running 19 mountains with it as well. So I thought I'd give it a try. We can kind of see it in action. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right. And so I'm just going to show you kind of how this mono red deck works a little bit. Kind of just give you a quick couple playthroughs and see how it goes. Honestly, it's one of those decks where if you have 2 mana in your hand, it's okay to keep. So starting off with 3, 4, that's great. We don't need it anymore. Like, honestly, if we pull into any more mana, this could become bad. Because we don't need that much mana. We really don't. That's why we're only running 19. And then, yeah, I guess it's my turn. Well, so we're going to shock. Man, it's a little laggy today. I don't know why. And then we're going to light up the stage. Thanks, Creative Cloud. So I think the correct thing here is obviously the Runaway Steamkin. Because that's kind of the important part of the deck. Yeah, he's going to kill it. But it is what it is. There. So yeah, I guess we just play this. I'm gonna burn in for 2. And then I'm gonna go ahead and play this and burn in for 2. And so the reason why I didn't play the Chain Whirler quite yet is because I want to let him kind of play some more of these 1/1s. Yeah. Because I think this is the deck that runs a lot of these just 1/1s, a lot of these Afterlife characters. No, I'm not gonna block that. No, I guess not. Well, that's fine. So we're gonna play that mana. We're gonna play the Chain Whirler. And then we'll attack in and see if he blocks with it. If he blocks with that vampire, I'm killing it. He didn't. That's good. Smart man. Smart man. But yeah, he's probably going to attack with it now. And when he does, I'm going to block with the Chain Whirler and shock it as well. If he doesn't kill my Chain Whirler. Yeah, he killed my Chain Whirler. So, to be expected. To be expected. It's kind of like a pretty important card for this deck, so it is. It is what it is. Alright. Oof. Do I go ahead and kill his thing? I could. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. I'm not worried about it. I mean, I got the Experimental Frenzy in my hand for next turn. And I just kind of want to start dealing him damage, get rid of his stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, play a Mountain, play Experimental Frenzy, and see what we pull into. Cool. So we pull into our Steamkin. So, we'll let it live, see what happens. And he's probably going to attack with those, so... Yeah, of course he's going to kill. And then I'm gonna chump block one of them because this deck is usually also running things to like give counters to his tokens. So I'm not gonna mess with that. Oof, that sucks. So, and that's the problem with Experimental Frenzy is sometimes you run into like 2 mana at the same time and then you can't play anything else, and so you're stuck with it. So that is a problem, but we'll get through it. Yep. Alright. So, let's go ahead and kill this. Light up the stage, because we need to. Mana for turn, because why not? And so, yeah. So, this guy's definitely starting to put the heat on us. It's kind of a cool deck. He's got a red... or a white-black aggro deck. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I'm gonna play that, though. Now I'm gonna play another one. I'm gonna play land. And then we're gonna kill his creature. Boom. So, we do have only 2 life left. And from what we've seen, he does have a good amount of, like, life sapping going on. So that's a little worrisome. So we're going to go and attack. So we can cast this for 1. And then that way we're not using too much mana, so we can keep casting things. Cool, mana for turn, that's fine. Go ahead and play that. Go ahead and play that. So then we ran into a mana, so that kind of sucks. So we'll play that. And then we'll play... that to burn him for 3, and we'll call it good. We'll kind of wait, see what he does. Ooh, okay. Get some tokens. So mana, Steamkin, which is great. We're gonna burn him. Yeah. Burn him again. And see, now we get the combination of the Experimental Frenzy, the Steamkin, everything running off. It's kind of great. And so we can just start burning him, dude. Just do whatever we want. Run, you know. See, he's already got 3 tokens on him. Get rid of that Sea of Mana so you're not using your real mana. And then, yeah, he gave up. Because there was honestly no way he was going to win from that. But yeah, so that's a quick way to kind of show. And honestly, man, that... you know, that game, we got down to like 2 health. That was getting risky. But we won. So I'm going to play one more, just kind of show you another, you know, example of how it can play out. But hey, it's still gonna... it's gonna be good. It should be good, hopefully. I don't know. But like I said, this is a deck that got me into Platinum. And it's been doing pretty decent in Platinum as well. I mean, I really haven't had too many complaints, so that's cool. That's dope. So I'm gonna play this. I think I'm gonna hold on to the Steamkin. Hopefully he's not playing mono. No, he's playing mono blue. So mono blue is kind of annoying as well. I think you do actually want to play the Steamkin now, though. It's an opt, yeah. I was gonna say I don't think you can counter that. Now the problem with the blue deck is it can become quite annoying quite fast, because it can have tons of merfolk that are unblockable, tons of just yeah, flyers, tons of stuff like this. It's really annoying, but good stuff. It is a good deck. I will give him that. I think he's gonna play a dive down here. He does. There's a dive down. Cool. I probably should have burned him though, but the dive down was good because it forces him to kind of use something. But that's okay. And I was attacking hoping he wouldn't block, but he blocked, so yeah, it is what it is. So now he has 3 mana, so he can play. Okay, he's playing that. That's dope. There is a creature that the blue deck runs off of called the Tempest Vision, and it's really good. It's really broke. And it, you know, I'm gonna try to kill it one more time. Probably won't connect. It doesn't connect. Yep. That's fine. So, but we do still swing 3 at him, which is pretty good. And then next turn, we can hold off. So, and then that's a big thing about, and that's why I'm trying to kill that creature, is it keeps drawing him cards, and that's no bueno. He countered my creature. What a jerk. I will go ahead and hit him for 4, because I can. So I played Skewer the Critics because I feel like he might have your counter. He did. That's great. I wanted him to do that so he wouldn't counter my Light Up the Stage, so I can get more cards, because that's a little bit more important. And then yeah, so then we can play the Lava Runner, we can play the Fanatical Firebrand, we can get rid of that, go ahead and burn that for 3, and then play the Fanatic Firebrand once more. And yeah, and he gave up. So yeah, and that's another prime example of how this red deck wins. So red deck wins. Red deck wins. But yeah, guys, that's kind of the gist of it. I just wanted to show you how this deck works a little bit and do that quick deck tech for you. I will go into the other decks that I play. I play a mono blue and a mono green as well that people have requested to see. So guys, thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube, please like, follow, and subscribe. You can also see me stream on Facebook at Seanime Games. Thank you guys. Bye.